Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I want to go ahead and give my review on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Sheree. I think Sheree is probably one of the best additions to a show. I mean, she could flop later on in the season, but so far, so good. Her first girl, 10 seconds into the show, was everything to me. Like everything. She's like a natural. And I forgot, somebody had me, I think it was All True T. Somebody said it. I think she was on Hollywood Exes because I was like, girl, she's kind of like a natural in front of the camera. Um, but I think it was them who said that she was on Hollywood Exes. I watched Hollywood Exes and I do not remember her being on that show. But anyway, she seems like a natural in front of the camera, even though, I do remember her shooting some scenes last year with Garcelle. She just seemed, again, just like a natural to me. Um, you could tell that she is probably like, a fun girl, fun to be around, which I was kind of surprised because I do recall her being, girl, no tea, no shade. I do recall her being married to a man of God. So, girl, you know how sometimes the girls can get, when they give their life over to the Lord, and they become the first lady, they start wearing them prayer cloths and stuff, honey. Oh, girl, you could be like Phaedra Parks and, be talking about you cover up, you a Southern Belle and covering up your legs with prayer cloths, but you and your husband over there, girl, scheming and scamming, allegedly. Girl, anyways, I was going to mention that heifer. Anyways, girl, you want to talk about somebody who I don't like is Phaedra Parks. I ain't never liked Phaedra. Anyways, yeah. Um, Crystal, you could tell that she has a great relationship with her housekeeper. I think that it's very, very cute that it comes across as though her and her housekeeper have a friendship. And it's not like, she's a housekeeper, but it's not like, like when you watch Real Housewives of Dubai and what's her face, Caroline Brooks, the black Caroline, not the white one, not the one who married. Let me shut up, girl. The black Caroline. Like her relationship with her housekeeper seems very, very professional, strict. Can you bring me some straws? Yes, madame. Can you bring me my Chanel glasses? Yes, madame. Girl, that's what they giving. Crystal and her housekeeper giving like, girl, we home girls, right? And I pay her to watch these children. Rob comes home from a business trip. I think they're trying to make, did he say The Lion King or some book into a musical, I believe. They asked, how was Diana? Oh, her brother is home too. How was Diana on the trip? She says, when you jab at Diana, Diana can be very nuclear. Girl, you want to talk about somebody who I don't like. Girl, Phaedra Parks, Diana, Portia, PJ's mama, Peach Juice, Michael Darby, Melody Holt. Melody Holt, see, this is the thing with Melody, right? I just don't like, I feel like I could like Melody, I just don't like her personality. Like, I feel like the other ones I named, the other people who I named, like, they have real bad character flaws. You see what I'm saying? I feel like a personality is something like, girl, you could probably kind of like Sutton when she first got on the show, even though some people hated Sutton, I love Sutton. Even though I love Sutton, you can tell that Sutton probably watched herself on television and said, ooh, girl, you got to stick up your butt, right? You need to calm down and relax. Because, again, the people who watch the show, you have to admit that the Sutton that we have this season is not the same Sutton that was on when she was a friend of the show. It's like two completely different girls. Anyways, don't know how I got into that. Diana sent a group text basically saying, you know how the girls on the shows always have like a group text? Basically saying she had open heart surgery. Girl, I mean, she didn't. Girl, pretty much, but she didn't. Girl, basically, she had just had a miscarriage, and I guess there were other things going on with her body. and I guess with her traveling, and all that stuff. So she basically needed to sit down. Erika has her pretty mess hair extensions. What's so crazy? One thing I noticed about white people, and I don't think Erika said it, but just white people in general, girl, like whenever they talk about, you know, girl, weave, as we call it in the black community, they don't refer to weave as weave. They refer to it as extensions. Black people refer to it as weave. Like white girls don't have a problem and don't think it's a big deal with them wearing weave. Remember, once upon a time, girl, it was almost like, girl, girl, you would make fun of the girls who had weave in their hair because people thought that was a sign of them basically being a bald headed hoe. When girl, quiet as it's kept in real life, girl, especially now with something with the wigs, girl, girl, I know girls with hair down their backs, right? And they'll pop a wig on. It's more about protection. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, girl. So she has her pretty mess hair. She basically says that she was, nervous at one point because nobody was calling her. Was that Sutton's fault? Because you swore up and down Sutton. You swore up and down last year. Sutton was asking questions and girl, that she just didn't have no business asking. Clearly, everybody else had the same questions too. Okay? Did y'all see Erika's confessional? Girl, when I tell you Erika looked a mess, when I tell you a hot mess, I'm talking about a disaster. Girl, where is you going? Girl, and what do you got on? Girl, all I saw was a bang hanging on the side. I saw that Elsa frozen ponytail. Girl, I saw some diamonds. I saw like a diamond bra, girl. Then I saw that blaze. I said, girl, she got a lot going on. Girl, who in their right mind told you to leave that little bang hanging just sitting there? Girl, if you don't pull that up and put that piece inside that ponytail, girl, I mean, you already look a mess. I don't know how much it's going to help, but girl, I think it's going to help a little bit. Girl, Erika look a fool. Dorit and Sutton, they meet up. I didn't realize, because I've never really gotten a good look at Dorit's house. From what I saw this episode, Dorit's house looks very, very nice. Sutton is not feeling Diana. The truth of the matter is, Diana wants to make it seem as though, girl, Sutton is clumsy with her words and Sutton is fake and all this stuff. When that's Diana. Diana, you were the one who sat at that table and made it seem as though you didn't have an issue with any of the ladies. But just to turn around and pretty much kind of like, I don't want to say bully, but, have an issue with Sutton is when it came to the whole plane situation. Knowing that you really don't probably care for Garcelle or Sutton, but at the table when you were in Mexico, you made it seem as though, girl, you were cool with everybody. I put Cal as messy. She mentioned Sutton. She mentioned Sutton getting booted from her seat. Sutton says that Diana texted her. Well, I don't think Diana texted her. I think Sutton texted Diana, and through the conversation they were having via text, Diana said that she will be coming to Garcelle's party, even though she just told the girl she had open heart surgery. Girl, she had to get her leg was out of place. Girl, she had to get, her arm had popped out the socket. Girl, she did a whole bunch of stuff. Well, she said she couldn't be there, but girl, she popped up anyways. Did y'all hear when Erika said, I wonder if Jamie Foxx is going to be there? And then the hairstylist said, he's single too, right? And then Erika said, does it matter? I said, I know that's right. Erika said she just wants some D-I-C-K. Erika said, girl, I don't want your man. Girl, Erika already told y'all what she on. Girl, and she probably, girl, can you imagine Erika's sex life with Tom? Erika probably just a big old hoe right now, and I don't even blame her. Yes, Erika said, girl, I do not want your man, girl. I just want the penis. Girl, don't call my phone talking about, girl, you trying to take my husband away, girl. No, I'm not. Girl, you can have him. Girl, he's sorry. The party, Diana Even though I don't like the health, I can't stand Diana. Oh, I do not like her. I thought her outfit was cute. The heifer had that $250,000 purse. Oh, I really wish, girl. I love me somebody rich, cause I ain't. I love to see somebody rich. I love to see girls who just spend money on unnecessary shit. Like, girl, that little Barbie purse that she had that cost $250,000. Girl, I really wish I could have went up for Diana, but I just can't go up for Diana. I just can't. I just can't. And that boyfriend of hers, Asher, is a hot mess. Asher, where you going? Girl, where's you going with that coat on? Diana barely got away with it because hers was sleeveless. Girl, where's you going, Asher? Asher look like he just in for a good time, honey. Asher look like he like boys too. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Girl, I know that sounds ignorant. I know some of y'all probably just rolled your eyes at me. Asher look like he like. Asher look like he like girl. A good after a good few shots of girl. What white people drink? Vodka. I drink vodka too, but I'm just saying. Girl, I don't think white people drink. Do white people drink brown? Girl, I don't know. Girl, let me stop trying to lump y'all all together. Girl, after a few shots of tequila, tequila. Girl, Ashley look like he'll be down for a little play and boyland. Okay, yes. Ashley like he gets down for his crown, baby, on the weekends, honey. Yeah. Anyway, she gives Garcelle that book, Room 23. I thought it was funny when Garcelle said that Kathy wasn't going to make the party. She had to go to Pasadena, and then Cal trying to be messy. Yeah, I feel like Cal kind of got a little jealous, right? Because the simple fact that girl, you had to ask Garcelle, was she coming to your sister? Was she coming to her party? Which girl, I would assume that girl, you being sisters, right? You will probably know if she's coming or not. I don't know, girl. But she lets Garcelle know that when they were younger, I think their mother, somebody, basically, whenever they say, I want a Pasadena, that basically means, it's actually kind of funny, that basically means they're passing on the event. So, I'm passing Pasadena. I want to pass on the event. I'm going to pass on it. Anyway, so Sheree enters and they go over and Garcelle introduces her to all the girls. Even though she shot some scenes last year, because I remember them playing like flashback scenes, I don't think she was ever around the group. I think she was just like at Garcelle's home. So she goes over and introduces Garcelle. Garcelle introduces Sheree, and they're like, "Oh, hey," and I forgot how it got brought up, and it was like, Garcelle dated her ex-husband, and then when they said Will Smith, girl, everybody. Did you see how Erika was like? Girl, Crystal was like, Will Smith, girl. Once they said Will Smith, girl, now Sheree good to go. At first I was probably thinking, girl, who is this bitch? Oh, girl, that's Will Smith, the ex-wife, right? Anyways, Sheree said she made peace with her cat in 2020. With her being a good Christian woman, she was. I guess what I assumed she was talking about was she learned to pleasure herself when we kind of got locked down because she was a little girl. I guess it was told to her that I guess you're really not supposed to touch. Pleasure yourself. You're not supposed to really touch, Anyway, PK, hold up. Oh, PK walks up because they started talking about PK when PK kept looking at Erika Jane's Hello Kitty. Girl. Diana says she's very direct. Wait. Oh, Diana was talking to Mauricio and Kyle, and she was saying that she's very direct. Girl, you really not. You really not. You show. If you were direct, even when they asked you, girl, even when you said you pretty much were cool with everybody at the table, you would have been like. You remember how Garcelle last year, when she gave that speech, she was like, "I want to introduce my." How did she say? I want to introduce some new group of girls Some of them I love, some of them not so much. Remember she did that? Um, so they're all dancing. It's cute. I think Crystal really can dance, so she got a little bit of rhythm. Because I remember seeing the actual video where you could hear the real music playing in the background. I forgot what song was playing. But Crystal, I was like, oh, Crystal got a little. I was like, okay, Crystal, okay, Miss Crystal. So Crystal, I think, Crystal, I don't think will look a fool on the dance floor. Um, Cal. When I tell you Cal was a drunk mess, Cal had her cat out in the air. Cal was in the splits. Girl humping the flow. Girl, Cal was in it to win it. One thing Cal gonna do is drink. Cal gonna drink and Cal gonna party and Cal gonna dance. I know that's right. Y'all know I low key go for. I know people don't like Cal. You know I low key go for Cal, girl. Um, Cal had her cat all in the air. Cal said, fuck them kids. You ain't worried about Garcelle kids or no other kid here, honey. Baby, Cal said, baby, I'm throwing this cat in a circle, baby. Sutton and Diana go outside. Sutton basically tells Diana, you're on bed rest, but you're here. That's confusing. Diana, like, I don't know what happened. It almost felt like to me somebody told Diana to turn it up a notch because or something happened behind the scenes because it was kind of strange how she was so kind of like how it almost looks like a switch up, right? Right? To me, it was. I understand why what's her face Sutton wanted to talk to her because girl, you just pretty much girl kicked me out. Like she said, girl, you kicked me from the table, right? So girl, we need to have a conversation because what's tea? Even though girl, quiet as it's kept, you would think that Sutton and Erika would have a conversation. But anyway, Sha. Um, Erika, I mean, what's her name? Diana starts talking about. Girl, what? Diana, you trying too hard, baby. While you might be that girl in your circle, and you're probably only that girl because you have money, which then of course comes the money to me brings the power, the access, right? But girl, you're really not like that girl, that girl. The money makes you that girl, right? The money makes people want to flock around you. And it's probably because they want to see what they can get out of you. But girl, you're really not that girl. Diana just is a big disappointment to me. Just a big disappointment for me. Um, so Cal and Garcelle come outside. I don't know if it was Cal coming. Then Garcelle said, "Oh hell no, let me go outside." You know Cal switch up on your ass. So Garcelle was like, "Oh shit, Diana got some backup. Let me go get my girls some backup too." Um, so Diana told Garcelle, like, "Come on, take a swing. What's your problem with me?" You know what I think too? Diana wants to try to make it like that, like Garcelle has a problem with her, and Garcelle probably does have a problem with her at least now. But Diana, the way that you presented yourself, I could see why Garcelle would probably kind of still have a question mark beside your name. And I also think this. I also want to say this about Garcelle that I absolutely love. I love that Garcelle does not treat these women who probably have more money than her. They probably do, girl. Like I'm talking about, like Kathy Hilton, Diana. I don't think she cared about Kathy Hilton being Kathy Hilton. You know how Kathy Hilton could say what she wanted to say to Sutton, and Sutton not say nothing back to Kathy Hilton because, like in the real world, girl, Kathy Hilton probably runs that circle, right? You see what I'm saying? Garcelle didn't care about Kathy Hilton being Kathy Hilton. Like I don't think she Hilton. I don't think that she cares about Diana being that girl or her money. Like I'm still gonna treat you the same like I treat everybody else. And girl, when you saying something that's not adding up, or girl, when I'm gonna bring it up. And I think it really bothered Diana that Garcelle brought up the fact that girl when it was time to talk about her book, she kind of excuse me, she kind of shut it down. Garcelle tells her, you have a chip on your shoulder. That has nothing to do with me. Um, Diana says that Sutton saying that she's a bacon eating vegetarian is a stain on her integrity. Um, Sutton starts to touch Diana. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, girl, Sutton, stop touching that lady. She told you to stop touching her. Stop touching her. Stop touching her. She told you to stop touching her. Garcelle says, I'm not going to let her ruin my birthday party. She walks off and says, what a bitch. Okay. Sutton calls her an asshole. Now, baby, I'm going to tell you when I hollered. Girl. When Sutton said, I got your number, and then Sutton said 8675309, bitch. Girl. Girl, it took me a while. I was like, who number is that, girl? And it took me. I was in the comment section about it. Said, "Oh, girl, that's a part of a song." And then a light bulb went off. 8675309. Girl, that song. I don't know who's singing, but I know that part of that song, girl. When someone said 8675309, when I tell you, baby, I was in here hollering. So I got your number, honey, 8675309. I said, I know that's right, bitch. Okay. So Erika Jane is just messed up. Garcelle basically says, do you realize somebody's not here? And she says, what's her name? The one who married to the nigga who got the big dick. Aaron. Aaron fine as hell. You know he a little slow. Denise. That's her name. Girl, Denise. The one whose daughter got OnlyFans. I think Denise got OnlyFans. Girl, it is so weird to me. Girl, let me shut up, child. She says Diana is a soulless person. She calls her an asshole. And then Diana says, you need a new villain. You need a new villain. Here I am. You need a new villain. You need a new villain. Then here I am. Girl, shut up. And that was the end of the episode. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.